Okay. Well, everyone, this is going to know. We're here to begin to play some more Final Fantasy 14. And I'm gonna do this. What was it? Another dungeon. So. Damn it. This is great. I'm gonna have to wait. Hopefully it goes too quick. There we go. Okay. Sure. We're gonna have to do another dungeon, so I'm gonna set it up and then basically might fight a couple of things around here. Well, it's unless there's it was that one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. That was quick. Oh, dang. Please tell me that that thing is just friendly. That's it. I was collecting, I'm pretty sure. Oh, it stays. Collect. So much going on, I can't click on it. That's the thing, I can't use that. We're in level 2. Basically, that was going for one person. Thing I need. Stop moving. Why is it? Man, I hate people when they move like this. Keeps all of our range attacks, so we can't even do anything. Now they got dodge, but don't run away. Makes all of us ones that are range harder to actually target. If there's any more I can't see. I need to know how to do my limit breaker. My limit breaker's full up the top left. What's starting me? Please. To heal up before I went then. Oops, I can't even move. That was a pain. Dark pet. Yeah, I can't summon minions here. Yeah, don't one. Please. Oh my god. Stop running. You're making us range attackers having to chase. And then reselect. Oh, you... Stop running. That's the thing. It's targeting this person here, and they're running after something else. Making everyone with the range attacks, which I think it's me and the other tall one that's near me just then, unable to target. That the character kept on running off. You know what I mean? Gotta get closer so I can use my... Like, stay. Maybe add the bigger attacks, but don't keep moving, so we gotta keep on selecting. Damn, I hate that one. I think I used two. Just willing to. Use bio too. What's that? Okay. Okay. No, no, that one's got enhance that one with materia, so right, that one on. 17. A direct hit rate and piercing resistance. And that's the same. That one's the same. Paladin's mod and spell speed. Switch with that one actually. I do have materia. What was this item? Item level 30. So when the hell you set that in? Unless it, I don't know. Let's see. Let's speak. Goodly Uplander has thanks of Gobby Flock. Flatty Beast was tricksy foe, but Uplander outwitted with plans making. Uplander has goodly head for fighty think. Brayflock's hubby gives tasty fresh Gobby treats to clever Uplander. Jesus stinky sweet Gobby treat. Special make with secret Gobby arts. No party complete without Gobby Gouda. Brave flocks every say. Dang. So I'm guessing I got some stinky cheese. I gather you saw Brave Fox's little problem. Guessing you smelled the cheese. By the gods, that unholy stench. This is definitely goblin cheese. Judging from the smell, this should be quite flavorful. Flavorful. How is it made? It's best you remain ignorant of such things. I still remember when I learned what kind of milk they use. Thinking I might go back. Bravo, and thanks to you, our guests shall be honoured with a marvellous banquet. But what good is an exotic feast without an equally exquisite aperitif? Luckily, I know just the person to ask. Make your way to Wineport and seek out Shamani. Lamani. Another former member of the company. All you have to do is give him this order slip. He'll take care of the rest. Oh, and if you're wondering if this is merely a ploy to test your patience, I assure you I do actually need that one. And while you're there, give Shamani Lamani my regards. Okay. But what I might do, I am going to start these. I will only read out the ones that are to do with the story. I'm guessing this. What? Yeah, there. And this one's like a bite. What a set leader that bones. Maybe that one. Sweat, grime, and blood. You weak of blood, and adventurer, unless I am mistaken. What brings you to Wineport? Order, let me guess. A request for the finest vintage I can muster. The paper smells of bloom and perfume. Costa del Sol. And there is also the unmistakable odor of goblin cheese. Yes, Master Gigoju would not settle for anything less than the best. Durstris and his crew must be quite busy preparing an exotic feast. Hence, but perhaps you are confused. This display of deduction was not intended to impress you. Didn't mean to click. When one loses his vision, he is forced to compensate in other ways, but you've no interest in my affairs. You wish only to discuss the wine, I suspect. Only doing this because I want to get more stuff for other for the other things, other classes. Life can be so delightfully unpredictable. I've always had a passion for wine, but it wasn't until I was forced to retire that I could pursue it as more than a mere hobby. It wouldn't have been possible if not for the savings I amassed during my time as a mercenary, of course. Say what you about the nature of that. Wait. Say what you will about the nature of that work. None can deny that it pays well. But you grow impatient, and Westcott must have his wine. Herein lies the problem. Nothing in my possession is of sufficient quality for this occasion. The best vintages in town are hoarded by a Glant, who owns and operates the largest winery in field brand. Somehow I doubt he will be receptive to your request, but given these circumstances, we must needs beg his assistance. Okay. Want to keep them to the side. What rank amateur bottled this wine? Wait, what rank amateur bottled this wine? The impurities have rendered it nigh undrinkable. Dismissal is too good for the man responsible. He should be made to drink every drop of his polluted swill. What is it? I am in the middle of an important discussion and I do not care for interruptions. That neophyte vintner bid you speak with me, huh? Neither you nor your friend has the palate to appreciate the subtle qualities of my private stock. I would sooner serve you good brew, you wine, than sell you my worst vintage. Be gone from my sight. Okay then. Take it he said no. Really in those words. Well, I cannot say that I am surprised. Oh, there's no denying his passion and skill. The wine baron of Limanza is not a man known for his tact. Very well, we shall have to take an alternative approach. Wonder what is gonna be going on there. There's a chance, however, small, that another resident of Wineport can furnish us with a suitable wine. In fact, had you come several years ago, I guarantee this would not be a problem. There is a chance, however small, that another resident of Wineport can... Okay, in fact, had you come several years ago, I guarantee this would not be a problem. Unless the quality of our product has declined significantly in recent years. The only breeds cultivated these days are common lowland vines, which isn't to say that their graves are of poor quality, only that we have known better. Long ago, the Vignoians of Wineport crossbred several species and produced a grape-bearing vine of never before seen quality. Bacchus grapes were once the pride of this town, as they were used to produce vintages which surpassed all others. This includes the most aromatic the most complex, the most flavorful of all wines. The legendary Bacchus wines were born right here in Wineport. Pardon my enthusiasm. You see, I once had the privilege to sample that particular wine. It was an otherworldly experience in that moment. I felt as though I had tasted the nectar of the gods themselves. I transcended my mortal flesh and was one with all creation. But as is all too often said, the calamity changed that. The Bacchus vineyards were completely destroyed, along with much of the existing stock of Bacchus wine. What little remains is closely guarded by its owners, for it can no longer be made. If we cannot convince Bergland to part with his wines, our next best option, as ridiculous as it sounds, is to find someone who has a bottle of Bacchus wine and to offer them every gill we can spare. I've heard rumors that one of the Vignoians tending the vineyards might have once owned a bottle. Perhaps you could start by speaking with them. Okay. Nothing inside. No. Yeah, got nothing there. Maybe down here. Right. Okay. Bacchus wine bar. Don't remind me. Used to have a cellar filled with the stuff. Thought I could keep the wine safe from thieves and the elements. Never counted on a bloody primal blowing up my God's damned house. What do I have back as wine? I wish. I've never had the chance to try it myself. Sorry, friend, but you're a few years too late. No, like, most regrettable, but we had to try. But Bacchus wine would have been perfect for the occasion. Though I must confess my certitude could be due in part to my personal history with the beverage. It is, after all, the very reason I decided to become a vintner. After Titan blinded me in our battle beneath Ogo Ogomoro, I fell into a deep depression. It wasn't until I tasted Bacchus wine for the first time that I realized there was uh, still so much I could experience. Even in my condition, it helped me to find a new direction in life. It breaks my heart to think that wondrous ambrosia, which once filled me with hope that may be forever lost to us. High potion of strength. Uh, strength. Guessing. I must say, this talk of Bacchus wine has made me rather nostalgic. Indeed, there is much I miss about my life with the company of heroes. After everything the captain has done for me, I could not bear to disappoint him. I have no fear. I swear that I shall find a suitable wine for the banquet, though I may need some time to think of a solution. In the meantime, there is a favour I would ask of you. Um, 2 years ago, in the deepest depths of my despair, I'd stumbled across Velbran as a vagabond drunk. I suspect I was looking for a place to die, because I very nearly found one not far from here. It was there that a man named Dressed took me in and nursed me back to health, and it was he who gave me my first taste of Bacchus wine, which helped me to find my new calling. Though I am still a novice in the arts of winemaking, I would like him to know that I am pursuing my dream. This wine is my own original creation, and I would be most grateful if you delivered it to him in my stead. Dressed sometimes works at the Waincatcher Gully docks, so perhaps with skilled can tell you where to find him. There. Rust. Oh, you mean the hermit? I toss him a few gil when we need an extra pair of hands. He doesn't talk about himself, and I sure as hell don't ask. When a man's got a face with scars like that, you best leave well enough alone, I say. If you've a mind to find him, though, then head southwest to the severed string. I'm always too overpowered for fates. I've always gotta my level down. What do you want? Iron. I didn't ask for this. Who sent you? I can't sleep. They won't let me sleep. The midges, the buzzing keeps me awake. I'm not. I never wanted to hurt anyone. I won't fight. I don't want to fight. Please make the buzzing stop. Make the midges go away. Where is... Okay, wait. It's not so loud anymore. Did you do that? Thank you. You helped me even after what my comrades and I did to your country. We were on a weaker missions. mission when the maelstrom caught us by surprise. We tried to escape, but the others, no, no one else survived. I didn't ask for this, damn it. I'm not even Galleon. They conquered my lands just like they tried to conquer yours. I don't want to die in some blasted jungle halfway around the world. I just want to go home. I wish to thank Shamani for the wine. That was overly kind. Would you be willing to bear a gift back to him? Last night at Red Mantis for I collect the sap from nearby palm trees. If placed in coconut shells and stored for a few bells time, it makes for a fine wine. See, it should be ready by now. I left 3 shells out there. Please take them to Shamani for me. I'm glad he's moved on with his life. I hope to one day do the same. Yes, I can. Got this one on mine. And it there. Has been some time, and what news do you have of Drest? Yes, I recall he did have some knowledge of winemaking, a simplistic but nevertheless effective method that utilizes the natural properties of palm sap. I shall have to enjoy this batch before it spoils. We are not so different, Trist and I. Two men who have long struggled not to let our scars define us. I worry that he has been alone with his thoughts for far too long. It is past time I paid him a visit. Thank you for looking after him, Anna. Let's start it. By the gods, Anna, listen. I know you're eager to wash your hands of this wine business, but I've just discovered something extraordinary about dressed palm wine. You sealed each coconut shell with a leaf which has very distinct shape and unusual odor. I thought I was going mad at first, but now I'm certain these are the leaves of a Bacchus grapevine. Do you know what this means? Somewhere in Raincacher Gully, the legendary vine still grows. If we could obtain a cutting, we could revive the Bacchus wine industry. We must know where Drust found these leaves. Here, take one of them back to him and see what he remembers. Might do this one and end it there because I'm a little bit tired. There. Don't think. Fudge. That scared me. Billy walked past them. He didn't even notice me. I walked past that one and it noticed me. Oh, hello again. What is it? It's just a leap, isn't it? I only chose it because it was pretty. Didn't know it was where. I found them near the Juggernaut to the south, but I didn't see any grapevines. I saw fresh gabu tracks though. Maybe the leaves came from vines growing on the back of one such beast. If you go looking for it, please be careful. Some gabus are more territorial than others, and you may have to defend yourself. might just travel because it's only like 2 ill. What did Dressed have to say, Anna? Tell me everything. Aha, I was right. This smell, this texture I hold in my hands, Bacchus grapevine cutting. Come now, enough of this nonsense. I've heard talk of your discovery, and I refuse to believe that a common adventurer and a novice vintner could 12 as my witness. It is a Bacchus grapevine. Wherever did you find this fantastic specimen? You would offer this to me, but why? There's none better positioned to reconstruct the Bacchus vineyards than you, Master Bergland. You have the resources, the knowledge, and the passion to do so. It would be selfish of me to keep this cutting. I never knew you cared so deeply about your craft. Thank you, good sir. I will not squander this gift. In just a few years' time, I swear that every tavern across Eorzea will once again be clamoring for a cask of Wineport's legendary Bacchus wine. Which Bacchus? Is it Bacchus or Bacchus? I don't know. I never knew you cared so deeply about your craft. Oh, I thought I clicked it. So you needn't. Wait, the shape of this bottle, the scent of this label, this couldn't possibly be a 1547 Bacchus. But that's impossible. This vintage has not been seen since years before the calamity. It was the crown jewel of my personal collection for years. I debated opening it, wondering if today or tomorrow would be the ideal time. But now I realize that it was never meant for me. It should be savored by the saviors of Wineport, I say. He has made us an offer we cannot refuse. Master Gigurudu will find no finer wine. You have forever changed Wineport, and I thank you for your kindness and your generosity. But do not permit me to delay you any longer. Pray deliver the wine to Captain. Well, yes, I would very much like to drink it, but I am a patient man. I have faith that one day I shall have another opportunity to taste perfection. It is there. Your prolonged absence was beginning to concern me. So what of the wine I asked you to bring? Is that 7 hells of 1547 virtues? Even I know how rare that is. I'd have to admit I didn't think you had it in you. But congratulations, and thanks to you, this will be the most luxurious feast Costa del Sol has seen in years. Considering the lengths you went to, I hope our guests appreciate it. Speaking of which, your associate arrived a short while ago. She appears to be growing somewhat impatient. Perhaps you could tell her that the banquet is about to begin. Okay, so I know that is where I gotta go, but I'm gonna go to what's the end there? Go the F Castle. I'm gonna end it there. The 8 in it yet. Okay, let's retire to the end. Okay, I'm gonna end it there. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.